It's story time with Mr. Burnett.
Story time with Mr. Burnett. It's bound to be something that you won't forget too soon.
Our program is brought to you today by Green Tea. Once again, it's a green book. I don't know. Buddy and Earl meet the neighbors. Buddy and Earl meet the neighbors. Written by Maureen Fergus. Pictures by Carrie Sue. Kachev. It was a warm and sunny autumn afternoon. Buddy and Earl had just finished digging for buried treasure and were trying to decide what to do next. "I think taking a nap would be nice," said Buddy. "That would be nice," agreed Earl. "Unfortunately, the good citizens of this fair city expect more from us." "They do?" said Buddy in surprise. "Of course," said Earl. "We're the crime-fighting superheroes Wonder Buddy and Super Earl." "I did not know I was a superhero," said Buddy. "You are," Earl assured him. "That's why you can leap onto the couch in a single bound and tear paper to shreds with your bare teeth." "I had not realized those were superpowers," admitted Buddy. "What superpowers do you have, Earl?" "I have the power of positive thinking," said Earl. "Plus, I can fly." "I have never seen you fly," said Buddy. "That's because I usually turn into a bat first," explained Earl. "Oh," said Buddy, "but..." "You know, I'm a superhero too. I'm a librarian. I can read books. I can even read books upside down." "Excuse me," interrupted Earl. "My invisible phone is ringing." Buddy sat quietly while Earl chatted with the mayor. After he hung up, Earl said, "The evil Dr. Stinker has escaped from prison." "Oh no," said Buddy, because this sounded bad. "He's planning to close down the only hamburger factory in town," said Earl. "Oh no," exclaimed Buddy, because this sounded terrible. "To the Earl-mobile," shouted Earl. As fast as he could, Earl waddled over and climbed into Mom's new gardening hat. When Buddy tried to climb in after him, Earl said, "No, no, your job is to power the Earl-mobile, remember?" "Oh, right," said Buddy, even though he did not remember. Seizing the Earl-mobile, Buddy dragged it around the yard until Earl shouted, "Stop!" Buddy stopped. "I think we've discovered the secret lair of the evil Dr. Stinker," whispered Earl. "That is not a secret lair, Earl," whispered Buddy. "That is the new neighbor's yard." "Shh," said Earl. "Follow me." Buddy nervously followed Earl into the secret lair. Suddenly, a deep voice nearby said, "Woof!" "Ah!" shrieked Earl, curling into a prickly ball. "It's the evil Dr. Stinker!" "I do not think it's the evil Dr. Stinker, Earl," said Buddy. "I think it is a bulldog." "Tell him to back off, Buddy," said Earl in a muffled voice. "Tell him that if he makes one more false move, you'll zap him with your laser beam eyes." The bulldog looked so alarmed that Buddy quickly said, "Do not worry. I will not zap you with my laser beam eyes. I do not even know how to turn them on." "Whew! Thank goodness," said the bulldog. "My name is Mister. I'm sorry I scared your little friend." "I wasn't scared," huffed Earl as he slowly uncurled. "I was thinking." "Oh," said Mister. "Snowflake likes thinking too." "Who is Snowflake?" asked Buddy and Earl. "I am Snowflake," came a voice from high above. An instant later, a fluffy white cat landed on the ground beside them. She inspected Earl carefully. Then she said, "You're the funniest looking mouse I've ever seen." "I am not a mouse," spluttered Earl. "He is Super Earl, the crime-fighting superhero," said Buddy loyally. "Not now, Buddy," muttered Earl. "He can think positively," enthused Buddy. "He can also fly." "Well, I'm more nimble than a darting butterfly," said Snowflake. "Wow," said Buddy as he watched her twist and turn. "Big deal," said Earl. "I am faster than a speeding squirrel," said Snowflake as she zipped up a tree. "Bravo!" cried Buddy. "So what?" yawned Earl. "I'm even more graceful than a swooping swallow," called Snowflake as she leapt from branch to branch. "Can you believe what a show-off this cat is, Buddy?" crabbed Earl. Buddy was too busy admiring Snowflake to answer. Suddenly, Snowflake slipped. "Oh no!" gasped Buddy. "Meow!" mewed Snowflake. "Please, Super Earl, fly up there and save her," begged Mister. Super Earl got Wonder Buddy to help him onto a launching pad. Then he flapped his arms as hard as he could. "It's no use," he roared. "My powers are obviously being locked by a diabolical supervillain. We're going to have to try Plan B." "What's Plan B?" cried Mister. "Fetch a ladder and some cat treats," said Earl. "Lean the ladder against the tree, climb up, and coax Snowflake into your paws." For a long moment, Mister just looked at Earl. He's picturing this. Then he cried, "What's Plan C?" "Buddy, tear those leaf bags to shreds with your bare teeth," ordered Earl. Buddy tore the leaf bags. Snowflake slipped a little lower. "Don't just stand there, Mister," shouted Earl. "Help him." Unfortunately, as Mister rushed to help, he knocked over the launching pad with one bump of his powerful shoulder. "Ah!" cried Earl as he flew through the air. Eek! Cried Snowflake as she fell from the tree. Plop! Went Earl as he landed safely in the leaf pile. Plump! Went Snowflake as she landed safely next to him. Hooray! Cheered Mister. We did it, said Buddy. I wasn't scared, you know, gasped Snowflake. I was thinking. I know, panted Earl. Me too. Buddy and Earl invited Snowflake and Mister over to play Lick the Recycling Bin sometime very soon. Then they said goodbye and headed home. Can we take a nap now, Super Earl? Asked Buddy as he leaped onto the lawn swing in a single bound. The good citizens of this fair city are safe, and I'm pooped, said Earl as he climbed up after him. So, yes, Wonder Buddy, we can.
Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day.